Before we move on, I need to explain a few things to ABC viewers. LeBron James is a basketball player. Basketball is a sport. Sport is like a moving poem. Here's an ad.
You know what they say. You get out, what you put in. I built this, level by level, box by box. I've reached the top. New game, same dedication. No ads, ever. I don't even need Wi-Fi. No risk, no rewards. It's time to level up. This is Royal Kingdom. You think this is a game? It is.
Look at that. Couldn't do that before protein. This is my usual size weight. Royal Kingdom is a mobile game where you try and match gems and rescue a cartoon king instead of, you know, paying attention to your annoying children. But the ads have more celebrities than the Epstein files, with everyone from Shakira to a reunion of some former friends. Todd, are these stars too big for a little game?
Well, celebrity endorsement is just a shortcut for trust. So if there's someone you admire and you know and you follow and they do it, then that's it. No research needed. You'll do it as well. And normally, when a company uses that many celebrities, it's a mask. You normally feel skeptical, like the product is weak, or they're hiding something, or they're selling the sizzle, not the steak. But in this case, it's quite an audacious approach for a game. The sort of juxtaposition between what they're selling and the stars that they got is so huge. And I think it works for them because it's more about sort of cognitive herding on a global scale, because each of these stars has its own demographic, has millions of followers. And if LeBron James is a sort of he's like a big megaphone for validation. If he supports it, then other people are going to. And the numbers seem to stack up. So they got 5 million downloads in 24 hours. And in a matter of weeks, it's over $100 million business. I mean, it works.
I actually think this is a kind of a legacy marketing tactic. It's straight out of the 80s. When I think about a young gaming audience, they want to sort of discover it with their micro-influencers, not be bombarded with celebrity endorsements. But I think that this is very deliberate. They're trying to appeal to an older demographic, a casual gaming audience. And they've kind of matched the celebrity with that, like Jimmy Fallon, Lisa Kudrow, Courtney Cox, to pull them away from Candy Crush. Normally what happens with gaming is that they have those little previews, those trailer drops that give you a sample of the gameplay and stuff. This is very different. It's a much more brand-based play.
So, out of mobile gaming, the people that are most likely to spend on in-game purchases, which is what Royal Kingdom is millennial women. So they've completely, if you look at who they've picked up, it's throwback shows from the 2000s and the 90s. So it's Friends, it's Big Bang Theory, it's Modern Family. So they are really going after that older audience, but also this is an audience that don't see themselves as gamers. So even though they're gaming, they don't identify as gamers. So normal gaming ads that usually do have those moments of replay, gameplay in there, don't actually work on them as well. But also it's interesting because those shows are predominantly very white. So they've put in LeBron James and Kevin Hart to attract an African-American female audience as well.
I think it makes total sense when you think about the other brands that have the cash to blow on this kind of celebrity. It's the Ubers, the Apples, these tech platforms that dominate our lives. Who else has the money to do this? But I think this is perfect. Anyone in our industry would be so jealous of this because they've maintained the integrity of the humour. LeBron is such a serious weapon on the court. It's quite rare that we see that funny side of him. His actual fans and followers getting access to this funny side of him. I laughed out loud watching him take that joke to the full extent. And I think it's going to be just a moment of actual joy for his followers and wider audiences, this ad. So it makes total sense. I love this work. And I think it's something to be said around the fact that advertising, our role is to create demand, and a lot of the time we are polishing a turd, and it's really not our business what that end product or service feels like and how good it is or bad it is. Our job is to lead a horse to water, that water might be rancid, but that's only more challenging to us, but it's really also not our problem. So I just love... I guess...
Oh, that's good. It made me miss Russell there. This year, we made a resolution to ask you, the Gruen audience, to choose the pitch topics, and we regret it. Lucky for you, for the last pitch of the year, you've asked our agencies for a second chance for your failed New Year's resolutions. Here's the first pitch.
With the world facing so many challenges right now, we wanted to encourage people through Retry July to not so much focus on their health, but instead focus on the health of the human race.
Don't worry if you didn't stick to your New Year's resolutions, like going to the gym, because you now have a second chance, a chance to show your kids how to respond to the evil, indifference and greed in the world. If you don't agree with the rise of people living in poverty, the lack of action on climate change, the annihilation of Gaza, Putin's invasion of Ukraine, and the unbridled greed of corporates and billionaires in the USA, now's the time to make a resolution to speak out, to make your voice for change heard. With Retry July, a second chance to make the right resolutions.
Well, you've convinced me. Here's our next pitch.
Most people give up their New Year's resolutions in January, but it's not their fault.
January is the worst time of year to stick to resolutions, especially if you live in Australia.
So you gave up on your resolutions in January and think you failed. But why try jogging when it's literally 1,000 degrees? Couch to 5K, couch to 5 kilos of sweat more like. And it's hard to go dry when summertime's party time. Besides, it's silly season. You're too poor to learn guitar or Italian. But wait, it's not your fault. January wrecks resolutions. July may not be a new year, new you, but it's a new financial year, new you. So go get those guitar lessons and say, Buongiorno, Duolingo, baby. Resolutions are hard in January. Retry July.
Well, you've convinced me, but what will our panel think? Karen, what did you reckon? Which did you prefer?
It's number 2 for me.
Number 2, Renata.
I agree, number 2.
Okay.
Number 2.
Okay, you didn't even let me finish and ask what your opinion was. You were just there for number 2.
Well, I think for me, it's the insight that, January is a really hard time to commit to resolutions. And the other one was just way too heavy for me, and we can't fix the world anyway.
Todd, yeah, number 2. Okay, that's a great victory. Congratulations to Boo. We'll deliver you a trophy like this.
Trophy, trophy, trophy. Pitch trophy, pitch trophy.